Greetings, my name is Joseph Pickens. I'm a mechanical engineer of over 10 years experience in design of industrial machines, and today I am showcasing Solidworks along with a program I created, Pickens Industrial Automated Design, also known as P.A.I.D, which I use for handling the descriptions and bills of materials of components that I create in Solidworks. So here I'm starting with creating a skeleton or a weldment skeleton for an engine cart that I created for someone for placing their engines and transmissions together onto one piece as opposed to breaking them apart and having to have them separate. And this cart also makes it easy to keep everything so you can move it around and keep it out of the way. So as I go through here, the purpose of a skeleton is these are essentially all the lines that are used when extruding the weldment profiles across them. So once I get done here, I can exit out of that and go to this. Now this particular component is actually made out of lumber, in which I have created a custom library for my lumber, pine lumber, and using southern yellow pine. And for this one was mainly used out of 2x6s. So as you can see, it extrudes them right down the line. I pick the location in which I want to extrude it, and it creates it down there. As part of this, I can also work intelligently with the program so that as I extrude my lines, they will automatically trim and extend as needed to mate with the other components, like you'll see here in a second. So when I select this line here, as you can see, it automatically trimmed and extended those. But since this runs underneath, when I relocate the profile and put it down, and now it automatically readjusts it to the correct size. And I'll continue this on for all of the extrusions I want to partake in. Once completed, this very middle one is going to be a 2x8, and then when I run that, I will be completed with the frame portion of my cart. And then the next portion I do is I put a piece of plywood on the top here, which just covers all of the framing and makes it one level piece to mount my components onto. And I am using all parametric constraints so that way I don't have to worry about dimensioning or making sure I get all the parts in the right place, because the parametric will put them and keep them in there. It is important to keep a watchful eye. As you can see, I wound up connecting this component to the wrong spot and gave the wrong constraint. And there we go. And for this I use the Sheetmetal tool and make this will be a 3/8 plywood. And once I reverse the direction so it's not interfering, that will create that component. From here I will use my automated design tool and link it into Solidworks. Right now it is going through reading all the components, generates the descriptions, giving the material and the length of it as part of the description, and then for the OSB it will say automatically 3/8 OSB and give me the boxing size for the part. Once that is completed, I will not go into the next portions where I can publish it into a database, but once I save my new part here into one of my projects and create a new folder, I will call cart, and this will be my cart. And now when I go to make my drawing, I don't have a preset template yet. I will place my views and quickly add a bill of material. I use detail numbering, and then I dissolve the part level rows so that way I can get my cut list. And as you can see from this one, I switch it to my description 1, and I get my full length descriptions. This works on multiple ways. Another one of my projects that I have is a sheet metal shelving unit where I use my frame leg, and that is all steel. I can take my same program, reopen it, run the same link, let it go through, read all the metadata in the parts and components, and from here I can not only get all the correct descriptions, but as I select the different components, it highlights it in the Solidworks so I can easily see it, and this is easily copyable into an Excel document or anywhere else externally you want to save it, or you can save it into the database. And you can see for steel, it gives me the plate sizes. This here, I haven't listed the descriptions yet, and it didn't fill out because these are square nuts that are welded on. That is all I have to show for today. If you have any questions or want me to show something in particular for sheet metal weldments in my next video, please add any comments to the video, and thanks for watching.